Then after that, after I found out I had to go to like the reception area, I had to get my blood drawn, which I'm not that good with needles, so I was kind of freaking out, but thankfully she talked me through it. Then I had to do my urine test. They'll wipe, if you're a girl, they'll wipe down the seat for you, and they'll stand right there when you pee. You have to pee in the cup, which, I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I don't know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And considering you haven't went pee since 4 o'clock in the morning, and I finally got to pee at 10:30, around 11 o'clock, something like that, I didn't have no problem peeing. And that's one thing that did piss me off. They told us, you know, if you don't produce enough or you don't pee when you're obligated to, then your processing ends. But yet they made us wait 6 hours to use the restroom because we were all scared that we weren't going to be able to pee enough or have enough or whatever. So they should really do that first, because there's quite a few people that had to go. They couldn't hold it anymore. It was like starting to hurt them. But after I done my urine test, since there was only 3 girls and 24 guys, this lady, she sent me into like the room where you do all your joint movements and the duck walk and stuff like that. And I was in there by myself. She made me like strip down to my bra and underwear after waiting like freaking 15 minutes on her. And she took my weight and she took my height, which in the previous videos I stated that I was going to like kind of slouch down so I can meet my weight requirement, because they just like make you go through that really fast. No, I was the only person in there. She made sure that my heels were touching the back of that wall. So she got my real height, which is like 5'6". So I had to weigh 114, I think it was. I weighed 107. So I was 7 pounds underweight. But thankfully, another lady calculated my BMI, which was 18.1, and you have to have at least a 17.5. So I got lucky with that one. Then she told me to take off my bra and underwear and put on this paper gown. And I waited for another lady to come in there, and they'll take you in like this back room. They'll make you follow their finger, with your eyes, but you can't move your head. They'll look in your ears. For Air Force, you have to pop your ears, so I had to do that. I think she checked my lymph nodes and stuff, and she checked my lungs, I think my heartbeat, and I think that was it for pretty much that part. And then you have to lay down on the little table thing. She checks for girls. She does a breast exam. She tells you to bring your ankles together and your knees together and let your knees like fall apart. It's a split second just to make sure you're a girl. There's nothing hanging down there. It's not supposed to be there. Because, I mean, I'm not good with stuff like that. I don't like people being in my business, but it wasn't that bad. Then she makes you roll over onto your left side, or whichever side. Tuck your knees into your chest, and she checks to make sure you don't have any hemorrhoids and stuff like that. And that was it for that. Then you go outside and you get dressed. Well, you get to put your bra and panties back on. Then I had to wait on another girl. She makes you, or they make you, do all these kind of joint movements. They're really easy. Yeah, I had to do the duck walk. You have to like walk on your toes and walk on your heels. Just simple stuff like that, and make sure everything's fine. And then I had to go back to see my pregnancy test and my drug test, which they do in your urine if you're a girl. Everything was fine. So after that, it was pretty much just a waiting game. I finally got to go eat lunch, which was Subway, and it was delicious, of course. But and after I ate lunch, I had to go over to the reception area and get my eyes checked. I was pretty much pissed at this point, because when I went in there, the doctor, he told me, well, I don't know why they sent you over here. There's something wrong with your vision. He said, you have pretty good vision. Obviously, you're a little nearsighted, but you already know that because you have glasses. He done, like, where you read the letters across the wall, stuff like that. And then he also done a color vision test. Again, I passed that. And he done a depth perception test, which he made me put on 3 glasses and gave me, like, this little booklet thing. And he asked me which animal or whichever one stuck out. I got all of them right. I mean, so I don't know what the deal was there, because there was something wrong with it. But I got sent over there pretty much just to be told, well, you're a little nearsighted, but you already know that. And you have a fairly good vision. So I wasted an hour over there doing that. And I got back. And I had to go back upstairs to the medical floor, give them that, and they got my paperwork wrong. But they sent me down to my liaison's office, and he had to send me back up there because they got my vision paperwork wrong. So I had to go back up there and waited 20 minutes for them to fix that. Then I had to go back down to my liaison's office. I can't remember what we talked about. I think it was just simple stuff for the part right there. Then I had to go get my contract settled. I waited there for a little while. They make you do all 10 of your fingerprints, so you have to do that. And they do your contract. They just like print it out, and you sign everything with your thumbprint. So you do that, and then I have to go back to my liaison's office and hand it to him. And I think he got all the paperwork done for that. And then he told me to go back to the front desk, and I've been waiting forever on these people. But they told us to go into the it wasn't the actual ceremony room, but it was another room right beside the ceremony room. They make you watch this video or whatever on like how to stand while you're swearing in and stuff like that. But I didn't get to watch the video, so. And he was like, alright, come in there, and you have to stand 4 in a row, 2 feet apart, something like that. And got to swear in. So then they make you go back in there, and they take your picture again in a little ceremony room type thing. And he prints off your paperwork, and you have to take it back to your liaison's office. Then you finally get to pick out the jobs that you want. So, but apparently for some of mine, you have to have like your high school transcripts to make sure you're taking like algebra and stuff like that. So I'm still waiting on that. But I think I finally left. After all of that, I finally left Fort Jackson at 6 o'clock that night. It was a very long day. I've heard people say it's a hurry up and wait type day. That's exactly what it was. People are on your butt the whole time, but all you do is sit there and wait on other people. But I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it was a long day, but I'm glad I got to swear in like I wanted to. So now I'm just waiting on a job, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and tell my recruiter, look, just put me in open general. I'm ready to leave. So I think I'm gonna tell him that pretty soon. But other than that, I mean, it wasn't that bad of a day. I mean, I've heard people say that they hate it. I heard other people say that they love it. I mean, I met some pretty cool people, pretty funny. So I mean, just try to make the best out of it. I mean, it is a long day, and it's gonna suck sitting there waiting all day, but you gotta do what you gotta do if you really want to be in. But I think that's it. So if anyone has any questions, I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. Please keep subscribing, and please keep commenting, and I will do another video soon, I think, when I get my ship date or whatever. Something else significant happens, I don't know. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.